is Anna, and I represent Lux Resorts and Hotels in Maldives. So I believe that we can start our presentation. I can say that we have the airport lounge, which is available for all the guests. The airport lounge is located in the seaplane terminal. So what's the process? The guests who are traveling on international flight, at the arrival gate, they will be greeted by our airport team with the LUX logo. Then later the team will assist the guests to check in for the seaplane and escort them to the TMA terminal. TMA is the abbreviation which stands for Trans-Maldivian Airlines. Just at the next point at the TMA terminal, our team also will meet the guests and escort them to our lounge. This is the pictures you can see. This is our lounge. The lounge is available for all the guests. We do have a coffee, of course. Our famous Cafe Lux is also in the lounge with some light snacks, some soft drinks. The guests can just stay in the lounge while waiting for their seaplane. The boarding starts. Our team will inform and escort the guests to the departure gate. Let's talk about our island now. Our island is located in South Ari Atoll, which is one of the most beautiful, I would say, places in Maldives in generally. And the island is, as I mentioned already earlier, the island is one of the biggest natural one in Maldives, with 1.8 kilometer long and encircled by 4 kilometers of beach. The island is absolutely natural. We have not done any adjustment to the island or any extensions. Additionally, we are also located in the protected area, which is called SAMPA. SAMPA abbreviation stands for South Ari Marine Protected Area. This organization is basically protecting the marine life which is living in this atoll, that's including the whale sharks, the mantas, and the turtles, of course, and of course many other marine lives which we have in our atoll. And the guests who travel into our resort, they see a lot of different creatures in the water. So let's review some of our villa categories. We do have currently 192 villas on the island with 11 different categories. Beach pavilion is our first category. This is, we have here only 60 square meters. It's a quite small villa, and we do have 22 units of this category. As this is quite a small villa, we can accommodate here only 2 adults and 1 child. Either it can be a teen, just a child, or an infant. We can provide one extra bed in this room. Additionally, then we have also, just you can see that we have the next one is beach family pavilion. The beach family pavilion is basically the beach pavilions which we have. We have them a king size and a twin size rooms. So also they can be connected. They do have interconnecting door. And if the guests they're booking the um, beach family pavilion, it's mostly quite in high demand among the families. They will have 2 entrances. You can see in the picture there will be 2 terraces, 2 exits. There will be 2 separate bathrooms, and also one room is with king size bed, and another one will be with twin size bed. These units with connecting doors, we do have only 6. The rest of the beach pavilions are located separately. Apart from beach pavilions, we do have a family lagoon pavilions. It will be a bit confusing for you, but I will explain what is the difference. They look quite similar from outside. However, family lagoon pavilion, they do have only one entrance. So they have only one entrance. The moment we open the main door, we will see a small hall and then 2 more doors just inside. So this category, family lagoon pavilion, cannot be sold as a separate. This category is sold as a one unit. The rooms are also, they have a separate terrace, they have a separate bathrooms. One room comes with king size bed and one room with twin size bed. The capacity will be either 4 adults and 2 children or 2 adults and 4 children. The children are teens or infants, so we can provide an extra bed for the guest. The total size of this villa is 130 square meters, and this villa we also have on both sides of the island. Just to highlight that majority of our beach villas are located on both sides of the island. So in case if your guest would like to have a certain area, it would be nice at the stage of the booking just to let us know in advance. However, just to let you know that we won't be guarantee this, as the preferred area will be only subject to the availability. Right, so we are in our beach villa now. You can see also the short video. This is one of, I would say, quite demanded category among the families as well. We do have 34 units of this villa. The size is 95 square meters. We have the shower and bathtub located outside. Then we have a spacious bathroom, and we do have 2 separate wardrobes where, like, if the couple is traveling, they will have their own space to keep their items. Same goes for the family. If they're traveling with the children, parents can keep their clothes in one wardrobe, and the children can use the second one. You can see on the picture also that we have a sofa here. In this villa, we can accommodate also 2 adults and 2 children. Basically, the sofa will be set up for 1 child, 1 more adult, and we also can provide 1 more extra bed. So the next category is our beach pool villa. You will see the moment the camera is turning, I believe you notice that there is no pool outside. The pool is located inside. We have a plunge pool in this villa. We do have only 12 units of this category. This is quite spacious category with 116 square meters. The capacity of this villa will be only 2+1. As you can see, we do have a sofa there, but this sofa sometimes might not be enough for the third guest, let's say for the child. So majority of the guests, they prefer to place 1 extra bed in this villa. This category is quite in high demand among the guests who prefer to have a more privacy, like the pool is located inside. It's not such a big pool as well. However, this villa is also, I would say, usually on stop sales and at our resort. All right, so we are coming to the favorite category among the guests at LUX South Ari Atoll. This is our beachfront infinity pool villa. The beachfront infinity pool villa is also located on both sides of the island. We have it on the sunrise side and sunset side. Just to highlight that there is no difference in the rates. It's absolutely same, and there is no extra charge needed to have a certain side, to have the villa on a certain side of the island. With the villa category, the size is 136 square meters. You can see there is a quite big pool in front. Then we do have, you can see on the video also, there is a lot of vegetation around which allows the guests to have their privacy. The inside of the villa also, the interior is very similar to the beach villa with a quite spacious bathroom and 2 separate wardrobes for the guests. Okay, then next we are going to Temptation Beach Pool Villa. Temptation Beach Pool Villa is the new category which we have at our resort. It's not on sale yet. It will be on sale only next year in February. However, we already have finished all the works in this villa, and soon we already received the photos, and we will share all the photos with partners and the guests in all our social medias. We do have only one category, as I mentioned. The size of this villa is 206 square meters. You can see this how it looks from outside. This category is located currently only at the sunrise side of the resort. Let's have a look how it looks from inside. We do have a bedroom. We have a very beautiful vanity room. We have the living room and the patio. Just to highlight that the guests will have access to the beach and to the pool from the bedroom and from living room as well. Then the vanity room, you can see it's quite very elegant and it's quite big with a big wardrobe. Also, next to vanity room, you can see in the picture that we have the master bedroom. Just to highlight that in living room, it's not mentioned. It's not we cannot see it in the pictures, but in the living room we do have one more bathroom, and inside the bathroom we have one more wardrobe. So basically, if the guests are traveling, let's say with the children, the parents can use the master bedroom and the children can stay in the living room. The two sofas that you can see on the picture, they are quite big enough. Visually they look smaller, but they're quite long and quite wide to be used as an extra bed. We will set them up, and whoever stays in the living room, they will have their own bathroom, their own wardrobe, and they will not disturb, let's say, the guests who are staying in the bedroom. And of course, you can see in the picture there will be direct access to the beach for these guests as well. Okay, let's move to our water villas. The water villas which you see on the presentation, these are our newly refurbished water villas. We do have 38 units of this category, and the size is 98 square meters. The design is very similar to the previous villa, our Temptation Beach Pool Villa. You can see more of the nude and blue colors. You will see that on the video as well. We do have a very beautiful small window on the floor, which is quite attractive for the guests. The bathroom is very big. The terrace is also very big. We have the nets there, and in front, only blue water. The villa in this category is quite in high demand among the guests who are traveling with families, with couples, and the villa is located on the island, on the side of the island where, on the west side of the island, which is feels more private for the guest. The next category is overwater infinity pool villa. This is one of also quite in high demand in our resort. These villas are coming with a quite big pool. We have 46 units of this category with 110 square meters. The villa is quite big and very romantic. You can see it on the pictures. We have outside the swing, the pool, and in front, you can see also on the picture, there is nothing basically in front, it's just open water. Guests who value the privacy, they really prefer this villa as well with the pool. And of course, our Temptation Pool Water Villa. The Temptation Pool Water Villa is quite spacious as well. We do have only 3 units of this category, and this is the only category with the round shaped bed. The size of this category is 220 square meters. You can see that the bathroom is basically separated from the living room. We have a jacuzzi and one of the biggest pool on the island. We have the swing as well, and separate a dining area for the guests. In this category, we also have the glass floor in the living area. The living area and the bedroom can be separated with the sliding door. In both rooms, the living and bedroom, they have their own TV. You can see in this video as well. Both of them are having the videos, and the doors can be closed. This villa is currently can accommodate only 2 adults. As you can see, that there won't be space for the extra bed as well. So this category is quite in a high demand among the honeymooners, for the guests who are traveling together with their partners and they just prefer to have more privacy and more time with their partner. And the highest category which we have over water is our Lux Villa. We have only 1 unit of this category with 360 square meters. This category, you can see, it's very beautiful, very spacious. However, still we can accommodate in this villa only 2 adults and 1 child. The guests who are booking this villa, they basically also receiving a certain benefits like the butler service. Then they will receive the complimentary massage once during the stay. Then they will have the 2 complimentary yogas. Then sunset cruise. They will have the private Cinema Paradiso. I will tell you later what the Cinema Paradiso is. Of course, they will receive the complimentary bicycles and the laundry service. So these are the small things that we offer to the guests when they're booking this category. You can see that there is a very big glass floor and very big terrace as well. Additionally, this villa has a very beautiful sunset view from the terrace. Let's start the presentation presenting you the culinary journey at our resort. We do have 8 restaurants and 5 bars. You can see in our presentation in the slide the restaurants options which we offer to the guests. We have the Allegria. Allegria is our Italian cuisine restaurant, our exclusive restaurant. Then next to it we have Umami. Umami is our um, Japanese cuisine teppanyaki restaurant. Beach Rouge is the signature restaurant among the LUX properties with the Mediterranean cuisine. And next to it is our Senses, which offers Indian fusion Middle Eastern cuisine. Let's talk about meal plan inclusions which we offer to the guest. Bed and breakfast. We have two um, buffet options at the resort. We have two buffet restaurants, Mix and East Market, and both are open for breakfast daily. Then we have a half board basis, which includes breakfast and dinner, and the guests can have a breakfast at either at Mix or East Market, or they can dine in the buffet. Also, for the dinner, is the a la carte options are available. As you can see, that Umami and Allegria, as I mentioned earlier, these are our exclusive restaurants which are not part of the package. And if the guests would like to dine there, they can dine there at any time, as many times they would like to. They will receive the credit of $30 per person per meal on the food charges while dining in Allegria in Umami. Then we do have a special full board basis, which includes some selected drink items you can see on the slide. Just to highlight that our buffet restaurants, Mix and East Market, are not open for lunch. These restaurants are exclusively operating only breakfast and dinner. For lunch, we offer the guests to experience the a la carte restaurants. You can see that we have the Valley Pool Bar, Lagoon Bar, Beach Rouge, and Senses. These restaurants are open for the guests for lunch. Just to highlight that the guests are not needed to do the advanced booking for lunch in the a la carte restaurant. It's a walk-in option. However, for the dinner in a la carte restaurant, the booking is mandatory. Then we have the full board basis with breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Then, of course, our very well known and famous all inclusive package. Just to highlight that almost 80% of the guests at our resort they prefer to have the all inclusive package. This package is, of course, more convenient for the families who are traveling with the children, but even the guests who are traveling with their partner or adults, this package is also quite in a high demand because it includes variety of the options for the dining and the bars as well. Then let me introduce you to our the gentle creatures that we have in our atoll, the whale sharks. Of course, we do have the whale shark discovery snorkeling trips for the guests. This snorkeling is scheduled 3 times in a week. Earlier, I have mentioned that our resort is located in the Sampa protected area. These creatures are also under this protection, just to make sure that we are not disturbing them too much. Let's say with our presence, there are certain terms and conditions that all the resorts around also follow, which are set by the local government to make sure that these whale sharks are not stressed. One of the main conditions for swimming with the whale shark is that the guest should have good swimming skills to make sure, and also the guest should follow the rules of the guides, which we will send the tour guides for the guests as well for every trip. Every 5 guests will have one tour guide, and all the tour guides will look after the guests to make sure that they are not breaking any rules, which could just cause stress not only for the animal but for the guest as well. So absolutely safe. They're quite huge. They look very big, but trust me, they are very friendly. So let's talk about LUX Spa. As I highlighted earlier, Lakshmi Spa is also in the list of our unique selling points. We have won Forbes 4-star award this year. The Lakshmi Spa offers the variety of treatments for the guests, including the yoga, the massage, facial, manicure, pedicure, and many more options. We do have a total of 15 treatment cabins. You can see on the picture we have 4 overwater treatment rooms, and the rest of 11 are located on the beach. Let's talk about our young guests. The young guests at the resort also enjoying pretty well. They are not bored. We do have a very good and very big kids club where the guests can stay, the children. For the guests who don't want to stay in the kids club, we have other activities on the island. These are including the the message in the bottle hunting. We have the coral planting. Then we do have small playground for the guests where they can play badminton, they can play ping pong. Also, we do have a 2 tennis court. The tennis court, just to let you know, the tennis courts are available for all the guests, absolutely complimentary, but we're required to make a booking in advance to make sure that we don't have a queue in front of the tennis court. Also, the tennis court, if the guests wish to play in the evening after the sunset, this option is also available. We do have our guest experience team in case if the guest would like to have a certain itinerary. Our team is available to arrange the itinerary for the guest, and this option is available not only for the in-house guests. In case if you would like to tailor an itinerary for them prior to the arrival, this option is also available. You can see the email address on the screen, and also this at the stage of the booking, if you would like to pre-book any activity or any other experience for the guest, our reservation team will just direct you to our guest experience team, and they will just assist you further. Ama's Kitchen. Let's talk about Ama's Kitchen. This is one of our unique dining experience we offer to the guests. We have a lot of long-staying guests and a lot of quite good number of the repeaters guests. And majority of the guests, when they travel to Maldives, of course, they would like to know more about the Maldivian culture. So what we offer here, the Ama's Kitchen, this is, you can see even the vibe, the setup, everything represents local and the local design and the local living style. So what happens is a circle of experience for the guests. On the first picture, you can see the guests are enjoying the conversation with Ama. Ama in local language means mom. It's a mom's kitchen. We have a lady who visits us from local island, and she is the one who introduced the guests to the local cuisine and culture. So the conversation starts under the tree. You can see on the first picture where they are talking and discussing about the local, about the Maldives, about the nature, the history, the cuisine. And then the lady, Amma, we all call her Amma as well. She starts cooking the dish for the guest. In case if the guest would like to change something in the set menu, there will be a set menu definitely. If the guest would like to change something, we can assist them. In case if there is any dietary requirements or allergies, there is no issue with that. We can amend it for up to the guest preferences. Also, just would like to highlight that Maldivian cuisine is quite spicy. However, Amar, just as per the guest preferences, she is making the items not so spicy, so they will be very tasty. And then you can see on the last slide, that's the dining area where after cooking, all the guests along with Amma, they all will sit and enjoy the food that they have cooked. In case if the guest would like to join Amma to help her, they are most welcome to do that and to participate in the cooking class. Let's talk about Love Again. Love Again, this is a unique experience which we offer to our guests, which includes a variety of the options. You can see the first picture with the bed and with the TV, with the cinema. This is actually located in spa, in our spa, where the guests can enjoy the private dinner and just have some romantic time. The loving end includes different experiences in general. So the experience starts with the couple massage and facial, and then it will be completed with a chocolate wrap for extra pamper and glow for both of them. Then after that, you can see on the first picture the bed and the TV. This is will be There will be a romantic movie with exquisite dinner, which we offer to the guests. You also can see that the trays are located on both sides of the pool. And just to let you know, the guests are sitting on the net. There is a special net for the guests just on top of the pool, and they can just enjoy their time, have their food, just watch the TV. Of course, we will have a team around who will assist them if they need something else. Then we have the Divine Dinner. Divine Dinner is also quite unique and exclusive experience for the guests. You can see the setup. It's located, the setup we do on the beach. It's a very romantic setup. The setup is usually done on the west point of the island, where the guests, we have a, it's very private as we have very limited guests, and usually uh, during that time no one walks around, and we have beautiful sunset view there as well. You can see the setup, you can see the bed, and you can see just the table. Also, we have our team who will be also around assisting the guests, and also there will be a chef who will just cook the items directly on the beach for the guests, so all the food are freshly served for them. So let's talk about the events. We of course are open for the events. We do wedding ceremonies and renewal of the vows. You can see one of the uh, example of one of the sample of one of the setups we do on the island for the guests. The wedding ceremonies are happening, and in case if there is a certain language that the guests would like to do their vows, we are very open for that. We can assist them with the translation as well. We have a very international team at the resort who speak different language, and of course we can assist the guests with the translations. We have a total of three package for the wedding ceremonies available, and in case if the guests would like to know more about these ceremonies, we have our celebration desk where they can get the information. Additionally, we have our reservation team, and our sales team also will be available to assist you and the agents for the details of these services. Currently, we do have the offers which are available in the market. You can see them, what we offer to the guests. The offers are renewed and distributed every 3 months. We try to make sure that we are sharing all the offers with all the partners. And just to let you know, we don't have exclusivity with any of the agents. All of our partners are giving equal options and equal offers. So to make sure that we are balancing it perfectly. All right. So basically, this was the end of our presentation. I hope you like it. In case if you have any questions, our sales team is available, our reservation team is available, and of course our partners from Destinations of Distinctions are also available to assist you with any inquiries you might need. Can just in the end just give you a few tips about for better sell our resort. Our resort is quite unique. I would say that majority of the guests which we have on the island are our repeaters. I would probably highlight even the numbers is 25 to 30% of the guests are repeaters, and these are not only the brand repeaters but also the LUX Resort and Maldives repeaters. So the most important thing is that I would suggest for you, of course, to book in advance, more in advance, especially during the a certain festive. It's either the Christmas, the New Year, the Easter. It's better to do advance booking, um, which is quite better for you because you will have more options. You will have, the guests will have more choice in terms of the villa categories. Closer to the event, unfortunately, majority of the categories will be already on stop sale. They will be sold out, and it might be very hectic for the guest as well, and of course for the agent. Just to also highlight that, of course, when guests are traveling to Maldives, the sunset side of the islands more popular, and as I mentioned earlier, our beach categories, all of the categories at the resort located on the beach, we have them on sunset side and on sunrise side of the island as well. In case if the guests are having a specific preferences, you can send us email. We will place the necessary notes. You can highlight it at this stage of the booking as well. And as I mentioned earlier, we won't be able to guarantee it because this request will be only subject to the availability of the category on a specific side of the island. Also, in regards to the water villas, we have sometimes questions about the privacy of the water villas. No need to worry about this part. The water villas are absolutely private, and also just to highlight that we don't ride the buggies on the water villas because we have a wooden bridge there, and the service buggies, this is the housekeeping, the room service, or the engineering which needs to go to the water villas. They drive on the limited space to make sure that our guests are not disturbed with the vibration and with the sound. Also during the stay, it's of course recommended to try at least one signature experience that we were just reviewing. It's either the Love Again or Divine Dinner. Trust me, this experience is quite memorable and absolutely unforgettable. Also, in case for the gourmet guest who loves the gourmet experiences, just to highlight the variety of dining options we have at the resort. These are our 5 bars, 8 restaurants, and we have the Cafe Lux in the lobby at our resort where, as I mentioned, we produce our own coffee. The coffee is available for the guests. The Cafe Lux is included in the all-inclusive package. However, from 7 o'clock until 10:30 till the end of the breakfast, the guests of all meal plans, they can take complimentary coffee from the Cafe Lux only till the breakfast finish. So, just in the end, this is basically the end of our presentation. I hope you like it. In case if you have any questions, we are always at your service. You can contact us at any time, and we will be happy to assist you. So my mouse is moving. Also, and I would like to thank you for your partnership, for your continuous support, and if I tell you to remember few things about Lux, I would say that you can just mention beautiful islands, unique experience, and warm personalized service. This is what describes our Lux resort in Maldives in general, and I would say that this quote they also describes the Lux resorts in general worldwide because this is quite unique experience. We continuously improving our service. We are adding some new benefits for the guests because as we have a lot of repeaters guests every time when they travel to the resort, we want to surprise them with something new. All right, so I hope you enjoyed the presentation. It was a pleasure doing this presentation for all of you, and I believe this presentation at some point made you to know the resort more and be closer to us. Maybe someday in the future we will be uh, gladly to welcome you to our resort on your personal trip or on the, let's say, familiarization trip as well. Thank you so much.